Hi guys, today I will share with you some of my weird and strange habits. The first one, I sleep with headphones. I know it sounds ridiculous and strange, and if I met myself 2 or 3 years ago, I would say the same to myself. You're a weirdo, you are strange, and you shouldn't do like that. But you know why I do that? Just because I go to bed and my brain is still running and I'm just thinking, I'm planning what to do tomorrow, how to solve this and that problem. But you know, I started to listen to some audiobooks and it helps me to relax and my brain goes into sleep slowly. I cannot say very fast, but before I used to listen to some relaxing music. It was helping me for maybe 1 year, but after that I'm just like, no, I cannot do it anymore. You know, I'm super active in the evening, but I'm not active in the morning. So in the morning I feel like I want to kill everybody and please don't talk to me. But at night my brain is working like crazy. You're gonna laugh. But I listen Alice in a Wonderland. You know, I have this application where you can set how long the book will be playing. So I always set it for 40 minutes, 30 or 40 minutes. During all this time I still didn't listen the whole story till the end because I'm falling asleep on the maybe 10th minute, but at least it works. Sometimes I'm taking ashwagandha. I used to take valeriana, but it doesn't help me because in the morning after valeriana I have headache. So I was like, no, it's not gonna work for me. So now I'm taking ashwagandha. It is some type of also like plant which helps you to relax a little bit, just to put your adrenaline down, and it helps you to sleep. I always carry huge bag to work. Actually, you know, this is so convenient, and you know, I can put my lunch there, I can put my medicine, I can put my toothbrush, toothpaste, I can put all the cosmetics. You know, it's so convenient. Even sometimes my friends tell me, they were like, come on, take a nicer bag, you have lots of them. And I'm like, no, I don't want, just because it's so convenient. I can go to work wearing some trainer suit and sneakers, but when I come back home I always put nice clothes, and sometimes I can do makeup just because I want to have nice look at home, because I live with the guy, and you know, I believe in that theory that when you are in relationships you have to look nice for your partner but not for the other people. But I know that in some cultures girls, they just try to impress other people, but at home they look horrible. Me, I'm opposite. I realized that I can eat buckwheat without anything, just butter, salt and buckwheat. I don't know, it's just like, it has such a nice taste that I'm just like, oh my god, I can eat it a lot. But you know, even my colleagues at work, they were like, are you eating buckwheat without anything? I'm like, yep. In the morning I'm very grumpy. You know, I don't like when my boyfriend even talks to me, because I'm just trying to figure out where is the button on the coffee machine to press to make latte. But you know, like he's explaining to me lots of stuff in the morning. I'm like, what? I was like, give me 10-20 minutes, I need to get back to reality from that world. But yeah, I know it's very funny, but there are some people like me, so I don't think that it's really weird. I am less effective if I have lots of time, and I'm more effective when I have just teeny tiny time. You know, I realized that, you know, if I have 1 hour I can do lots of stuff. For example, I can cook, I can set up the ads, Google ads, then I can answer all the phone calls, messages, and get ready for work. But when I have the whole day off and I'm just like procrastinating, I'm checking my Instagram, I'm checking Facebook, YouTube, and then I just start working. But when I have like this, I'm just like, do this, do that. So I'm not letting myself rest. but I think it's good. So that's why my schedule is always packed. I'm just trying to be busy. I'm just like giving myself lots of tasks just in order to be completely busy. I get bored very fast from everything, literally from everything. You know, I'm so lucky that I have my boyfriend, and life with him is completely different. He always has that mystery, you know. He told me the other day, he was like, if I will not do any surprises to you, you will not date me. And I was like, no, you're wrong. But at some point he is right. If he was a boring person, I would not date him, just because, you know, I'm always losing interest when, you know, there is no change of sceneries. And thank God my boyfriend, he is very unique. In the morning and during the day he tells me lots of jokes, so, you know, I feel that there is some kind of, you know, this cherry on top of the cake. I like to do everything very fast, maybe just because I was cheating a lot in school. So, you know, like for me, I'm always looking for short ways, and maybe also because I was preparing for GMAT, and they also teach you the same thing. They say if you solve this task within 5 minutes, it means your problem solving is wrong. So they always give you reasons to think not in the usual way, but completely out of the way. I remember it one thing. My boyfriend was telling me that I'm doing that wrong. You know, when I'm in the car, I like to fold my legs, and he was like, don't you understand that if, God forbid, we're gonna have an accident, I was like, all the airbags will break your legs and hands because you were not sitting in proper position. And, you know, like, he told me that 2 or 3 times. After that I've learned, because it's a common sense. I was folding my legs, I was always moving the chair backwards, and I was like literally like sleeping in the car. Even I was in the front seat, but I know that it is wrong. My boyfriend is a clean freak. I'm not. I like everything to be in places, but, you know, when I come home from work, I'm a little bit different person. So I just sometimes I drop let's say my cardigan, my outwear, as just we enter the apartment. And my boyfriend, he was like, look where you dropped your stuff. And I was like, where? You know, I even don't pay attention where I put my stuff and where exactly. And sometimes I'm just like, why did I drop my stuff here? Because, you know, I'm tired and I even don't think. The only thing which I think at that time, I want to rest. But my boyfriend, he's not like that. He's so organized. You even can't imagine. He just comes back home and he puts absolutely everything in place. So I'm not a messy person, but I put stuff sometimes not in their places. I have one bad habit. I drink coffee in the morning and I leave the cups on those small tables which are next to our sofa. You know, I've been like that my whole entire life, but I cannot do anything to myself. And despite, you know, like, I already changed many places, locations, and I'm always telling to myself, Victoria, you have to put the cup back in the sink, back in the kitchen. But I don't know, it's like I'm enchanted. I'm not like all other women who are getting crazy about designers bags. You know, before I was so crazy about fashion, but now, since I got into production, you always have to care about camera, about mics, about flash drives, about other stuff which are like so important and which are bloody expensive. So that's why, you know, like, in my bag you can find chargers, you can find batteries, you can find mics. Sometimes I take another bag and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? And then I find, nice mic. So, you know, for me, I changed some of my values, you know, because my camera helps me to make money. But designer's bag, you know, when you buy designer's bag, you're just like, oh my god, I have a designer's bag, I'm afraid to leave it there. No, I don't have such thing, because you know, like my bags cost $200 at most, I guess, or $300. So if something happens to that bag, I don't care, because it's not that expensive. But if something happens to my camera, then it's a big problem. If you also have some bad habits, you can write them down in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed, press that red button, subscribe, and press the bell. You will be notified when it's just uploading new video to my channel. See you soon. Bye bye.